All right, hello. My name is Eric Normand, and I'm building a product in Clojure. And I had another stream where I kind of got down a rabbit hole trying to do something. It turned out to be more complicated than I thought. And I also gave it a lot of thought. Man, that was probably a month ago. I've been very busy, haven't gotten a chance to work on it. But now I'm thinking I need to get out the minimum version of this that is actually useful to people. And what that means is not have that feature I rabbit holed on last time, and um, just get it to a point where I could deploy it. And I don't know if I'll do the deploy here on video, um, but I want to get it out there and just start giving it to people to use and get some feedback. So that is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna review where I'm at because I don't really remember where I. Then it's just debugging and making sure all the issues are solved and everything. So let's go to our code. All right. So this is my code here. It's in core. Let me see. I don't even remember. I have this. This is the thing I was working on last time. Was trying to generate the coupon codes automatically, and it's one of the things I decided this is taking too long. Um, I still like this feature, but it's not absolutely necessary for the first version. So I'm just gonna leave it out, and we'll figure it out next time. And that's okay. I'm gonna call my users beta users, and they'll just have to accept that there's gonna be some changes going on. I've got all the stuff hard coded here. These are all the coupon codes. They're gonna be hard coded. Everyone gets the same coupon codes. That's good enough to get started with. And um, there's no accounts or anything. There's no sign up. It's just, please put this code on your page. If that becomes a problem, I'll deal with that. But I don't expect that my thing is going to be super popular right away. The main way that these kinds of companies, these service companies grow is slowly and with a lot of work. So if it does spread really fast, that would be a nice surprise, and I'm just gonna live with that. So look, I got some stuff in here. I'm gonna run the REPL now. Sorry, REPL. Here I got the REPL over on the right. I need a deps Eden. And I haven't deployed this yet. I've just run it locally. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's see, I'll compile the file. Oh, if I can remember how to do that. See, this is one of the problems with not coding so frequently is you forget all of the keystrokes. I'll remember it if I just do this. Calva load evaluate current file. Right, that is a control option C enter. Okay, control option C enter. That's what it is. I was hitting alt option C. Okay, so I've got my thing loaded, and then to run the server, I just need to run start. So there we go. Oh, I don't have a browser to show you. Let me get one set up real quick. Boom. That's good enough, huh? Yeah, that's fine. By the way, I'm not monitoring the chat, so I don't know if you have any questions. I'm just going to keep going. Maybe I'll check in on them later. All right, so I should be able to go to localhost. Oh, I don't know. How did I call it? 8080. Oh, that's easy. 8080. All right. So I don't have a home page. I probably need a home page, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it at that right now. Because I have friends who would want to use this, I think, and that's good enough. And I should have one more route. No, I just have the one route. Oh no, here we go. Router. Um, so that's slash, this is this one, and then I have the banner site. Oh, see, this is where I overcomplicated it. I just want to have one thing. So I'm going to get rid of this site ID, banner.js. See, this is the thing. It's going to change, right? If I ever get customers, they're going to put this banner.js, and then eventually I'm going to say, you got to change it to a different URL, which is fine, These are beta customers. Okay, I just recompiled. If I go here and I do banner.js, there we go. It loads this JavaScript. So the idea is that they can put this JavaScript on their page and it will load this code. Notice it's like old school JavaScript so that it's very, very browser compatible. And right now it is somehow hard coded for Ukraine and it's 70% off. So I got to change that. 70% off in Ukraine, and that's your code right there. Okay, let's go see where I'm generating that code. We can jump around, handle banner. Handle banner is right here. Okay, so this is where I'm looking up the site ID. Right, and I've just got a hard-coded IP address. Oh, let's not delete that. I'm just gonna remove it here and put it back here. So banner context site ID. Right, so now I'm not using the site. I wasn't even using the site ID. So I guess the idea was I would even give people fake IDs at first to say you're number 100 and you're 101, and then I could put them into the database manually later. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I should do that. So where did I have that here? Had it here. Site ID, something like that. All right, let's try this. I gotta recompile. Oops. There we go. And so this shouldn't work anymore, not found, but I should be able to do like 100. No coupon. Okay. So we have a site ID. The banner context is saying no site ID. So let's go here. Banner context. Get country for the IP. Right, so it's now telling me there's no country for the IP because there's no discount for US, and I'm in the US. Which makes sense, right? That's why I'm getting none, which is why I need to go back. So if I do this one, oops. Yeah, that's the Ukraine. So I'll go back and I'll put this in there. Wait, like that. All right, now I'll recompile. Right, okay. So I'm getting the code now. It's got banner 100, so I can give people fake IDs. I'll just have to keep track of that manually, but it also means that I won't have to ask them to change the banner once I put in the IDs. And it should be generally unguessable. That's another thing that I'm kind of worried about, that someone would be able to like, well, I guess it wouldn't matter if they don't have the right coupon set up. Okay, so let's just keep going here. I think we're actually pretty good that I could actually put this up right now. Maybe I should put up another site and see what it looks like, what the banner looks like. That would be a good test. So I'm going to make a test page on here. Or I could put it on the home page because that already has it. Okay, there's no HTML on this page, so let's make this HTML. Do I have Hiccup installed on this? No. No, and I'm using 12 alpha. I could remove that. So I'm gonna do this. What's Hiccup? Oh, look it up. Hiccup version. Clojure Hiccup. Here we go. Hiccup 2. Just saw a nice talk by him, Weave Jester, at Heart of Clojure about the new version of Hiccup, why he chose to make it a new version. Let's close this. Oops, what am I doing? Why is this not going away? B, there we go. All right, let's go back here. So also now I have this thing where I should, where I have to learn. There should be clojure.tools.adlibs. No. Tools.deps. How do you do adlibs? Oh man. Watching me flail. I actually made a video about this if you want to see it. So I'm going to do it right here. Use clojure.tools.deps. I think that's not an alpha anymore. No, could not locate it. So is it still alpha? Oh, because I'm still in no. I'm gonna restart my REPL. I don't want to figure this out right now. I would like to be able to restart or load new dependencies without restarting the REPL, but that's fine. I'm just gonna restart the REPL. So here we go. REPL, can I connect Deps Eden? Did that kill the old REPL? I don't know. Let's see. If I can tell if I reload this, yeah, it didn't kill the old REPL. Wait a second, did it now? Man, I'm no good with this thing. I haven't used it nearly enough. REPL. Close. Disconnect from the REPL. Okay, let's see if I have to do that again. Disconnect. Come on. Why don't I see it anymore? All right. Probably isn't loading up because it's not possible. Start a project REPL, jacking in, Depseed, and I'm very clumsy with these things. I wish I wasn't, but I just haven't used it quite enough and used it recently. Sorry, everybody. You get to see a so-called Clojure expert at work who can't even start a REPL. All right, here we go. Hiccup core. Is it hiccup2.core as H? Okay, so I should be able to make some HTML now. First, I need to do h/HTML. HTML. And then body. Just want to see that this works. Good. Let's go here. Back to slash. Nope. Oh, I didn't start my thing. Start. Write body to stream a protocol, streamable response body found for a raw string. Oh. See, I'm using Hiccup 2 now. Maybe I could see what this does. Render Clojure data structures to a compiler. To turn the representation into a string, use Clojure string. Okay. Got to turn it into a string. Okay, just so you know what happened, this returns a new type called raw string, which means it has been escaped. All the HTML that's in there that needs to be escaped has been escaped. But ring, which is what I'm using for here, I'm making a ring handler, I'm starting a Jetty server. That's all. That is looking for a string. So this should convert it into a string, which is what it's looking for. Okay, let's start again. There we go. All right, so I've got a body. So now I should be able to have a head. And I should be able to just put a script in here. Script src. And it should just be banner 100.js. Okay, it could be any number, but I'll just do 100. And let's run it. Right, not seeing it. So what's happening? Cannot read properties of null. Reading insert before at. Oh, document.body.insert before does not work. Why did that work before? Document.body is null. Let's see. Console document. Good. Document.body. Document.body.insert before. Why does that? 2 arguments required. Oh, it requires a node. Well, what was going on here? Yay, live debugging. Div toolbar. And then document body dot first child. Oh, there's no first child. That's the problem. That's the problem. In document dot first child. Well, I mean, there is a first child. So wait, I should test my hypothesis. My hypothesis is that this this needs a node, not a text node, some kind of HTML element to be a first child. And that's the problem. Nope, cannot read properties of null. Reading insert before. Yeah, document.body doesn't exist. Maybe at the time that this runs. Oh, right, because it's running in the head. The body doesn't exist yet. So I'm gonna put defer true. I don't know if that's a good solution, but it shouldn't run inline. Okay. All right, that worked. Okay. Whew. Uh, defer true, but I don't know if everybody uses that. Maybe the answer is to tell people to put it at the end of the body, not so that everything's already loaded. Even if we do a defer true. I don't know if every browser uses defer true, and like if it's just a suggestion or if it like forces the browser to wait on it. This is safer to put the script after everything has been loaded. All right. Now, obviously, so this is a Ukrainian flag. I'm sorry if this is triggering to anyone. I didn't know, I don't know why I chose Ukraine. I think it was just an IP I had lying around. It just happened to work. Obviously the CSS is wrong. Do I have CSS? I don't have anything in here. I know I used to have it. Let me see if I can find it in my other code. Just a moment. Just a moment. No, I don't think I have any styling. I just have it all inline. And here I've put it in something. Yeah, right, these. In the resources directory. So I have a default banner. Right, it just had image width 65. Why is the width 65 not? Style 100%, image should be width 65. Oh, you know what it might be? That I'm using Hiccup 2? No, this isn't going through Hiccup. If I go... Alt banner. Man, what if I change this to hello? Then I recompile this. Okay. So I'm wondering why this is not picking up network. Oh. Oh. It's not showing up in here when it should. Okay, maybe that's the thing that's happening. So let's see, get banner context. What it's doing, okay, this is getting the flag. It is gonna take this default banner. That's what I was looking at. Default banner. Man, this is what happens when you take a break from your project. You don't remember what you're doing. Okay, I'm rendering the default banner. So I want to see what that looks like. This will do it if I run this. Okay, so it does have that banner HTML, has the width 65 in it. And then, oh, then it does a clean HTML. Oh, so if I put clean HTML on this, it removes it. Okay, so what is clean HTML doing? It's parsing it. Oh, it's doing a cleaner, which is basic with image. Oh, why did I do that? I'm going to just take this cleaning out for now. I mean, I know why I did it. I was security. But if I'm writing the banner, I don't care about security. I'm not going to hack anybody. It's just if you want to let other people write their own banner, then you have to deal with, bad HTML that they're putting in. Okay. So now I have this banner. It's a little better. This is, it's got an X. It's not exactly what I want it to look like. Not exactly what I want it to look like. So one thing I would put in here, let's change this. Okay, it's got center tags, right? So I wonder why this doesn't have center tags. But it's probably got center tags now. Yeah, the center tags got kept. Right. With 65, maybe that's too big, but I don't know. You want it a little big so they can see it. Sorry, I'm looking at my other code to see what I did there. I think another thing is it's going to have to interact with the style on their page, and I don't know what their style is. So we're just gonna have to try, right? Like this X, notice it just comes right after here. There's no line, so you don't know that it's like above it. Like it might need a margin on the bottom, just like a small margin. And I don't want to have to deal with CSS files and stuff. I'm just going to put it all in here. So I'm going to do a thing here where I do style equals. And now we're going to put some stuff in here. I'm going to say margin bottom 10px. And this is just old-fashioned CSS stuff. All right, so if I load this, no, I need to reload my file. Where's my file? Or should just be able to reload that. Is it adding a margin? There we go. Now we have a little margin. I might put a line or a drop shadow or something. I'm not really good with drop shadows. I do know that I want that X to be up at the top. So I'm going to make this one position relative. And this one needs a style. style equals position absolute top 1px right 1px. And oh, I gotta load it. Core here. Now I can load it here. See, I'm already starting to dislike. Okay, put the X at the top. Don't want it underlined. I think the X also shouldn't look like the letter X. It should look like something else. Should I put this on its own line? Maybe. Shouldn't be underlined. Let's go there. Already disliking this workflow. A lot of mousing. Text decoration none. That's good. And then font family. I want something like just Arial. That's fine. Oops. Why did that work? Not work. Arial. Oh, gotta reload it. Like I could put a watch on the file it's changing, but seems kind of there. That looks much more like a close your thing. Okay. And I don't think it does anything yet. It's supposed to not show up again. I mean, it just closes it, but it's supposed to save in your local storage. I don't like how this flag looks over there at the top. Like it feels like it should either be like that center line of the flag should be center line with the text, or it should be up at the top, maybe even just smaller. So this font, see, I'm not even setting the font size. That's a bad thing. Should set the font size. 1M, like that, and then I could make this with 1M. Ooh, what is that gonna do? I need to be able to iterate faster. See, that's too small. So it's 16 to 10, which is 4 to, no, sorry, 8 to 5. So I could go, how can I iterate fast? Shouldn't do a loop. Nah, I don't care. I'm just gonna kill everything if this doesn't work. Every 100 milliseconds, I'm gonna read the file. So I'm gonna do a thing called the try. catch everything. I'll print it out. Throwable T, print line T. And I'll just put that in there again. Well, I won't put it there. I'll put what should I call it? Watcher. Just gonna call watcher. Now I'm gonna define it up here. All it's gonna do right now is just redef that. Thread slash sleep. And then I have to run the thread. Okay. This is like a standard kind of loop. That's how I could write it so fast. It just sleeps, recurs, sleeps, recurs. And it calls this function. So I can change what it does by changing this function. Otherwise, if I just start this loop running, there'd be no way to change it from running. And then this way, or change how it works, or like what it does. So this way I get to do that, but I'm just double checking it before I. Okay, so now it should be running every 100 milliseconds. Just rereading this. And so I should be able to edit the file. This file. I don't know, I'm just gonna put some letters in there just to see. And then when I go over here, there they are. Okay, that's better. I would love it if this thing auto updated so I didn't have to hit reload and tab over and stuff. I know I've done that before, so I could put some code in here that just reloaded it. Yeah. I'll just put it in the HTML over here. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to make a /test. And it's going to be very close to this one. I'm going to get rid of the script from here so the home page won't have it anymore. And I'm going to put another script here that's just every second it's going to every second. Okay, how do you reload a document? Oh. Script, reload current page. Okay, love it. Location.reload. I didn't know that existed. I think I've done before like location equals location, but location.reload. So I'm gonna do set timeout function. Y'all don't want a closing thing. Does anyone else find that the automated braces in most languages assumes you're like writing a new code on a new line, not editing code, and so it always closes your brace even if you don't want it to. Right, reloaded it. Now I should just be able to reload this file one last time, and every second it should refresh. Is that happening? How can I tell? So console.log. I'm just gonna log hello just to see if my oh, I can't use curlies. inside of a string. Uh-oh. Yep, it's not loading. Oh, gotta look at the source code. Oh, I'm not on test. That's why. Test. Wait a second. But this shouldn't have the thing anymore. Very suspicious. Why does it have this banner? I All right, I'm not sure why. Just gonna restart my server. Oh. Come on now. Is that loading? Is that working? Oh, my REPL is dead. Why is my REPL dead? It's not actually loading anything. I know that Pez might be watching this. I don't know what I did. Did I hit a keystroke that I shouldn't have hit? All right, let's start the server. All right, that's right. Should be able to go to test. And this should reload every second. No, look. Hiccup. Hiccup did that. So I'm gonna have to wrap this. Maybe I'll wrap the other thing in a raw. I don't know all my keystrokes. H raw. So this is where Hiccup 2 comes in. You don't want someone to be able to just add JavaScript code to your page, basically willy-nilly. You want to control that, but sometimes you do need to add raw JavaScript to a page, and so you need to wrap it in raw. Okay. That still didn't work. It changed it to a pause. Can I do this? Does that work? There we go. Now you see it reloading. All right, so you know what that lets me do? I can pull this over here and then go here and remove this and save it. Right, because I restarted my REPL. Where's my thread? There it is. I think 100 milliseconds might be too short. So I'm going to hit there. There we go. So now at most I have to wait 2 seconds. But what I don't have to do is switch buffers. Okay, that took a little bit of time, but I think that these kinds of improvements really help, because now I can iterate on this CSS and just take a look, and it should load by itself, and then I don't have to. I can just keep working. I can just look over, in 2 seconds it'll be there. Okay, so where was I? So this is a problem. I might need to put some margin. You see the X is like covering up the text sometimes. You see that? I could put some padding or margin on this. So let's do another div around here. Div. course, it closes it. No, thank you, but I kind of have to. Putting a div there, and then style. Padding 0, 3. Okay, maybe it's too much. And we don't want it to be like too long. Maybe we need a max width on this. Okay, margin, margin 0, auto, 10px, auto. Okay, I can get rid of this one now. And then max width, 600px, something like that. Okay, that's looking good. This X is a little far. I think maybe, where did I put that? The padding. Let's just do 1M. See what that looks like. Wait 2 seconds. There we go. I mean, that's okay. I might do 1.5M. So give that X a little bit of room. I mean, that's okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. This thing is still bothering me a little bit. Can I put that image, like maybe I put the image right after the name of the country? Or maybe I put the image here. Yeah, I don't want the style to be too complicated because it's going to kind of interface with what's on there. So like, see how I'm not setting a font family for this stuff? I want it to look like it fits in the page. So I want to use whatever font they're using. Another thing is I was thinking, because it looks like it's always going to be on 2 lines now, I could put it next to it and it takes up the 2 lines. So like instead of the width, I don't know. Should I use Flexbox? Display flex. Okay. And that's going to put that there. And if I get rid, oops, I'm too big here. No, I'm playing with this size. That's the problem. Sorry, I got a text. All right, so what if I made this height? Well, let's see what happens if I just get rid of any sizing. Nope. That's too big. So I need to put like flex, shrink, 1. Something like that. Will that do something? No. That doesn't work. But I put that on the image, right? Let's get this down here. Flex, shrink, 1. Oh, is this wrong? Flex, shrink. Yeah, I'm gonna put 0. CSS. Max height 2 M. But now it's, yeah, this flexbox thing did not work well. Kind of how I wanted it, but then this thing is taking the whole, oh, there we go. All right, so now instead of center, and center's fine here. On this div, text align left. That's okay. I think maybe I could do 2.5 M. That's all right. I mean, that's a good first version. The X is a little weird. Could I put top 0? Didn't change it. Maybe it did, I didn't notice. Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense where it is. I think I would need to put some, if I want the X to be above the text, just to make it feel more like it's in the corner, it would need to be, the text would need to be down a little bit. So I would just do padding. Yeah, I've already got a padding. So the padding top, let's say 4px0. Yeah, I want more on the left and right probably. Let's see if I go like, yeah, it's starting to touch it. 1. Oops, that's the problem. There we go. Okay, but when it gets to 3 lines, it doesn't look so good anymore. Oh, I know there's a flexbox thing where you get to flexbox. That's what I want. There's like, yes, align items center. Goes up here. Align items center. Well, that didn't help. Is that not a thing? Why is it giving me a squiggly? Unknown property align items. It's an unknown property? Huh. Why would this guide have that in there? Flexbox align items. Align items. Yeah, it's in there. Okay. So I think it's working. It's just this one doesn't recognize it. Oh no, it's saying it doesn't recognize it. What? But it's in there. It's in the spec. Is this a thing? Like it's not being used? Chrome has it. Huh. Oh, items. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's what I wanted. If I close that. Yeah, okay. That is good enough. I just have to make it not hard-coded to Ukraine. Because if I'm testing from somewhere else, I don't, and I also don't want it to reload every second. So let me go to my core. This thing I would turn off. Okay, so that should happen one more time. There. Oh, it's still reloading. Is it? Yeah. But why? Oh, is my rebel broken again? Why is my rebel broken? You know, makes me want to go back to Emacs. I'm just going to say. Makes it hard for me to recommend this to other people. I don't even know how to jack in. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. And this loop isn't going anymore. That's fine. I just have to make it not hard code. Oh, I'm going to print out my actual remote address. What does it say? Do y'all know this trick? Very important. If you need to do something in a let, you can use underscore. So now when I go here, it should, where does it print? I thought standard output went here. Let's try it again. There it is. Oh, that's my IP. Okay, so I can do a thing where if my IP, that's an IPv6 IP. If that's my IP, then I can override it. That's just for, you know, for development purposes. I don't really need it right now though. Let's just comment it out. Take this, put it here. Okay, there we go. So there's no banner when I don't have a there's no discount for me because I'm in the US and there's no discount for the US. So it just doesn't show anything. It doesn't say like, sorry, you don't get a discount. That would be bad business. But it does show it if there is a discount. That is good enough. I'm going to work on deploying this. I don't have a homepage. That's fine. You know, I'll add a homepage that has like a, hey, log in if you want to log in if you want to see, or sorry, not log in. Give me your email address if you want to be part of the beta. Something simple like that. But I just want to get this out there. I'm going to deploy it, send it to some friends I have who have products, and some instructions for how to set up the coupons, and then see how it goes. They'll tell me, oh, this sucks, or is good, but you need to add this, stuff like that. All right, it's my lunchtime, so y'all take care. Be good out there, and let me. There we go. Be good out there to each other. Don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. See you next time.